Lovely. G'day, g'day. So today for our episode, we've got Laura joining us from Vast Landscapes. G'day, Laura. How are you?
Hi Ryan, how you going?
Good, good. So to kickstart today's conversation, so we're just going to be digging into obviously a bit of your background, how you discovered NextMinute as a software, and that journey of actually getting into a software and what challenges you face and all of that sort of stuff. Right into a bit about the growth and future aspect of your business too. But maybe just to kick the discussion off today, if you could just give us a bit of an overview, tell us about how you first actually got into the business.
We started as a family business back in 2017. It was built on a passion for the landscape industry. My husband was Daniel, he's working in landscaping, and I came from admin and accounts. I worked at IBM, and we realized that combining both our skills, we could turn our shared passion into something we're proud of.
And because I ask a lot of customers that come on board this question, and usually it's the same answer, is that, what it's inspired you. And most people will say, well, I just wanted to make sure my husband wasn't losing money. And presumably there was a little piece of that in the decision to jump on board.
Absolutely. He's
Yeah.
great on the tools,
Yeah.
not great in the office.
Yeah, yeah, makes sense. And so, what does the team size look like now? Is it just yourself and your husband still? Have you expanded?
Yeah, so it's just hubby and I, and we do have a hand-picked selection of subcontractors that we do use on site.
Hmm.
We're pretty fussy, so
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, pick
And
and choose who we use.
yeah, fair enough. And so what sort of if you can give us a bit of a specialty list of what your business sort of offers, what are the main sort of selling points? If someone was listening today and wanted to uh either get involved in landscaping or wanted to contract your services, what would sort of be the main sort of point of difference for you guys?
We do everything. So from concreting, retaining walls, outdoor kitchens, um, stonework, stone clad. We basically do anything and everything
Excellent.
outdoors.
So you can come to my house and cut down my jungle that's in the backyard for me.
We don't do maintenance,
Oh
but
no. No, it's
yeah,
okay. Yep.
we do new construction builds. We do refreshes, but it's yeah, mainly the construction, not the maintenance side.
Perfect. And what sort of area in and around Sydney do you sort of locate yourself in?
Yeah, we do Hills District, Hawkesbury,
Yep.
all the way through to the Northern Beaches. Yeah, we
Perfect.
do travel.
Cool. Nice. Nice. And so look, tell me a little bit about your journey. Obviously you've been using NextMinute now as a software for I think 2 to 3 years. I think it was 2023 when you first came on board. So how did you
Yeah.
first hear about NextMinute? What was that sort of journey like?
Oh, okay. So I heard about Next Minute through Anna Kate
Yep.
on Tradie Wives
Yeah, yeah, gotcha. Gotcha.
Facebook group.
How good. The wonders of social
Yeah.
media.
Yes, yes, and the power of Tradie Wives.
Yes, indeed. It's still ticking today. And I know
Yep.
Anna was posting something recently about some comments made in Tradie Wives. So it's still kicking strong, which is
It
good to hear.
is. Yes.
But so what sort of, obviously, in Tradie Wives and along with many other sort of Facebook groups and stuff, a lot of people post and say, hey, what do other people use? And it's I guess it's that resource hub of being able to see real world examples and experiences from people using softwares. But obviously, there was a reason why you decided to start investigating and looking into different softwares. What were the sort of challenges that you were facing beforehand that sort of sparked that?
Quoting was taking forever
Yeah.
and would end in tears late at
Yep.
night.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Happy and I would,
Yep.
yeah, argue a bit. So I just went, no, I've got to draw the line. We need something to change. A quote that I actually love is if you do nothing, nothing changes. So I decided to do something and change what we're doing to make our lives easier.
Yeah, yeah, perfect. That makes sense. And it's one thing that, especially I hear from a customer facing side, um, a lot of the time I represent myself as a, somewhat divorce counselor or a marriage counselor because most of the time people
Absolutely.
come on board, it's the wife
Yeah,
saying, you need to do something, otherwise I'm gone. So,
absolutely. Yes.
yeah, it sounds like that's a pretty consistent sort of message
Yeah,
across the board that most people, most people sort of facing. Um,
absolutely.
but yeah, how did you? Because one other thing that we hear quite frequently, and this might not relate to your example too much, given it was just yourself and your hubby to begin with, but did you find the change management piece of actually mobilizing yourself and your husband to actually use some of the aspects of it challenging to begin with? And if so, were there were any strategies that seemed to work to sort of overcome those?
He was like, oh no, because he's not great with technology.
Yeah,
And after I had shown him how easy it was going to be, he was totally on board. And he knew that something had to change so that we could get some time back.
yeah.
Um, and it was easier. It was easier to manage the projects, to locate, okay, where are we spending and are we hitting our
Mm.
goals? And yeah, and our profit margins.
Yeah, totally. That's definitely one of the biggest things and quite a scary realization for a lot of trades that do come on board is that even 10, 15, 20 years into running their own business, like a lot of them still don't understand what their margins are at the end of the day or the end of the year. And they just go, well,
Yeah,
crap, I thought I was on track. And then
yeah,
12 months down the line, they're going, oh, wow. Again, I had a buddy of mine in a very similar sort of situation where before he started putting things into a piece of software that did a lot of the hard work for him, he just didn't know. And everything lives on the dashboard of your ute or your car, right? So
yeah,
it's
that's
harder to
right.
keep track of it.
Yeah,
Um,
that's right.
and so, like, obviously, quoting was one of the bigger ones for in your example here.
Yeah.
If you were to give us a rough number of how much do you think that saved you in terms of time frame or time on a weekly basis, what do you think that would be?
Oh, our quotes are very detailed,
Yeah,
very, very detailed. So we were prior to Next Minute, we were spending hours like up until midnight for some quotes.
yeah, wow,
Um, just quoting and making sure that we're not forgetting anything. Um, but with Next Minute and templates and it's cut it down. We could snap over a quote maybe an hour or two.
yeah, wow. Okay,
Yeah,
that's a big
yeah.
difference.
It is. It's a
Um,
huge difference, and it's saved our marriage.
Yeah, that's going to be the snapshot of the video, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Oh, I love it. And so, other than obviously the quoting side of things, are there any other main features of Next Minute that you think's worth a call out or that you really have enjoyed using?
Well, because our projects are like we do a lot of new builds, so we could often quote, they've accepted, we've got a contract. Whilst we're on site and doing a project, they'll go, because they start visualizing what it's going to look like, and then they say, oh, we want this instead.
Mm.
So doing variations and having just the actual project and all the details within the project. So you could have multiple quotes and having them all there in that one space just makes it so much easier. Hubby's been on site and he'll go, he doesn't call me anymore. He goes straight to Next Minute. We'll have a look. He'll have a look, the materials, he'll look at everything on site now.
Yeah, excellent. And so, obviously, hubby's using the app a fair bit on site.
Yeah.
Presumably some of the rest of the team members as well. And again, that's one of the main drivers that we like to push to is making sure that they don't need to sit there and constantly bug people in the back office and say, where am I supposed to go? What's this
Yeah,
spoke
I'm
look?
too busy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. We've got our own lives to
Yeah,
run.
I'm too busy
So
for that.
yeah, totally. Well, that's really positive to hear. And so
Yeah.
on the flip side, how do you think Next Minute has changed things for your customers, whether it be they're just seeing. quotes quicker, they're, invoicing the communications driven a little bit more
Oh,
fluently.
everything's a
What's
lot quicker and transparent. Um, so they know what they're getting. Um, yeah, it's been a lot easier for them. Goes straight to their emails, all communications straight away. It's been great.
awesome? And so tell me what's next for the business? What's the goals for the sort of next 6 to 12 months? What does it look like for Vast Landscapes?
We'd like to expand. So build our own team. Yes, we've got subcontractors. Um, we have a passion for landscaping. We love landscaping. We love everything about it and seeing something go from blank canvas to
Yeah,
absolute magic. We want to pass that on to apprentices that have the same passion as well. So build our team and take on more projects, luxury, high-end projects.
awesome. And
Yeah.
now we obviously met at the Landscaping Expo a couple months ago, I
Yes.
think it was. So,
Yeah.
being a member of the Landscape Association, what was the main reason you decided to join?
Well, we wanted to align ourselves with an industry body um, that represents professionalism, quality, and best practice. So joining the Landscape Association was a way to also show our clients that we're trusted
Mm.
and that we're serious about what we do.
Yeah, perfect. And what are some of the main sort of benefits that you think you've got out of becoming a member?
The networking,
Yep,
the resources, just and the support from the Landscape Association, and the addition of the Landscape Expo. They've started that a few years ago. It's been great. It's been great to network, meet some new suppliers, and meet some other landscapers as well.
yeah, sure. It's always good to, yeah, cross paths with those that are doing the same sort of work because
Yeah.
at its core, even though, yes, you're technically competitors, it's always nice that you can sort of lean on each other because you're going to face similar challenges, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. And only a couple more questions for you. But if another landscaper, for example, asked you whether they should use NextMinute, what would you tell them?
Do it.
Do it.
And
Good. I
do
love
it
it.
now. It will save you time, money, and stress.
And
So,
save your marriage more
and
importantly.
save your marriage. Absolutely. Yes, to all the tradie wives listening. Yes, definitely. It just simplifies the admin side. So, the team can concentrate on what they're doing best, which is on the tools, creating beautiful landscapes.
Perfect. I love it. That's
Yeah.
all. Thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it, Laura.
Thank you.
All good. We'll chat to you soon.
Thanks.